Are you ready for this? Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video. Today is going to be 50 facts about myself and 50 facts about Larry.
That's a lot of facts.
I've written mine down, Larry's winging it. So here's how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna say a fact about myself and then Larry's gonna go. So we are going to alternate. So really there's like 100 facts total here. Very excited.
Just the facts, please.
I've never filmed this video. This is like an old school video that used to be out on YouTube like long time ago. And I've never filmed one. I think it's fun. So here we go. I think it's interesting to learn about people.
Long time ago?
So starting off with fact number 1. I was born on October 8th, 1991. Larry, your first fact?
I was born in July 1961.
I'm a Libra.
I'm a Leo.
I love opals. Opal rings are my favorite. Any opal jewelry.
I like Buick opals.
Okay, good job. This is gonna be fun.
My birthstone's a ruby.
Oh, that's cool. My favorite season is fall. Autumn leaves. Pumpkins.
I really enjoy fall, but I'd have to go with summer.
Okay. My favorite holiday is Christmas.
I'm thinking maybe Halloween.
And I played sports-wise. Is that dying? The battery's dying. I played softball, volleyball, hockey for one season, gymnastics, and ballet when I was young, but I was completely committed to fast-pitch softball. It was my entire life.
Now, I played baseball in high school, not very good. And I was on a bowling team. I don't think that was probably grade school. And then we had a core group of friends and we played golf and football.
I was a catcher in softball. I started off as a third baseman and then moved over to catching at a pretty young age, and I stayed there. It was my favorite position.
I was an outfielder that moved to catching and stayed at catching until I didn't play anymore.
I was a social butterfly in school and was often caught passing notes, and I got kicked out of class a lot.
Oh, bad.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was goofy in school.
What does that mean?
I didn't. There was the groups of people that you were supposed to fit into, the jocks and the nerds and the schoolies and the burnouts and the
burnouts.
Yeah, I think they call them greasers
potheads or stoners nowadays.
I didn't really fit in any of them. I actually had friends that were in all of the
That's
high
how
school
I was.
groups.
I wasn't in a specific group.
Oh, and I really didn't want to be in school. I didn't like school.
I lived in Ohio for the first 25 years of my life. Cleveland, Ohio. Technically Lorain County community. Lorain County community. Lorain County, Ohio.
I'm pretty sure I can double that in Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
50 years.
Yeah.
Yep.
Half a century in the OH.
Ayo! Not a shocker to most of you. I love Harry Potter. Absolutely obsessed with it. But I always loved it growing up, but I became kind of obsessed with it at the age of 20, which is kind of strange. But yeah, that's when I really started watching the movies like every day.
That's not strange. You were taking college courses and you were using Harry Potter too.
Yeah, my parents moved away. Maybe it was one of those things. I don't know. But it's just something that I went back to. As they say, Hogwarts will always be there to welcome you home. And that's kind of what happened to me.
Now, I on the other hand, this is like 2 facts. He's noisy.
Yeah, he is.
Quiet down back there. I had no clue about Harry Potter movies until I met Mindy. I knew about Harry Potter, but I hadn't seen any of the movies. I was watching baseball movies, Field of Dreams, A League of Their Own, Major League. Those were the go-to movies that I used to watch.
My favorite series is Game of Thrones and Downton Abbey.
Ooh.
What's your favorite series?
Downton Abbey's right up there. Yeah, I enjoy watching the other series that we've watched.
But what's a fact about you specifically? Like, not going off of mine, but like a TV show that you That's just like you, a fact about you.
As a kid, I grew up watching Adam 12 and Emergency.
So are those your favorite?
I'd say so.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm 5'6". This is a question a lot of people ask about both of us. So I am 5'6". Larry, how tall are you?
I am. Go ahead.
One day he said he was 5'12", and I argued and I said, "No, you're not. You're 6 foot." And it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's like 6 foot, 6'1".
I had a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. My shoe size is 7.5.
7.5?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. My shoe size is 9.5 to 10.5, depending upon shoe, boot, whatever.
I love fruit. I have to have fruit in my life. My favorite fruit is probably any type of berry.
Strawberry.
Strawberries.
My favorite fruit is pineapple.
I eat raw oysters.
I wouldn't touch a raw oyster.
There's a fact about you. You wouldn't touch one, and I'll eat them. I love dashing a little bit of hot sauce and lemon on them, or if they're really salty and fresh out of the ocean, I'll eat them plain. I'm married to this gentleman right here.
Fuzzy chin.
Fact about you?
I'm married to you.
Hi.
Hi.
And I'm a fur mama to Lexi Kitty, who has just come out.
Lexi.
Let's show you to everybody, Lexi. Camera is gonna die. I should probably go change that. So a fact for both of us is we're fur parents to this little one right here. Hi, little one. I have one sibling. His name is Jimmy.
I had 3 siblings. Pete, Dave, and Cece.
Yes. And you said had because one of them.
Yeah, Pete passed away.
Yes. I'm very, very close with my family. I'm very family oriented and driven. Fact about you?
I had 2 brothers and a sister, and I have a son, Bruce.
There we go. I have a best friend of 17 years. Her name is Angela. We became best of friends in 6th grade and have been inseparable ever since. In fact, a lot of you guys saw my tattoo on my side. That is a joint tattoo that I have with my best friend Angela, and you guys have also met her here on YouTube.
She's been here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fact about you?
I just talked to a friend that I've had for decades named Pat.
Pat.
Pat the Irishman.
Yep.
Yeah.
My family moved to Florida when I was 19 years old, and that's my entire family, so.
Oh. My family
I stayed in Ohio.
was in Ohio from 1949, I think. I mean, the house that I grew up in, it's still there. The phone number that I had my entire life until I moved out of their house was always the same phone number. It was the same phone number up until my mom sold the property 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, I still remember my childhood phone number, 440.
Yeah, my phone number was area code 216 up until around 1990. Maybe 5, and then they changed the 216 area code to 440.
Yeah. My next fact, I had the 440, is I moved houses or apartments a lot from the ages of 19 to 23 years old.
Oh, I didn't move hardly at all.
Okay. I love coffee and flavored creamers. It's a new obsession. Well, it's not really that new of an obsession. It's been a thing since I was out on my own. I would say I really started drinking coffee, but I get it from my mom because she's a coffee drinker.
She is.
Yeah.
I was a Pepsi Cola drinker up until I discovered Cherry Coke and then Coca-Cola. I was almost like addicted to it.
I'm addicted to you. You guys know that song. I love roller coasters and theme parks.
I do too, but unfortunately my favorite place up until we moved to Florida was Cedar Point. But there was quite a gap between my last visit and the one before that, and all the rides that I always look forward to going to, the majority of them were gone. They got rid of them to make room for all the rides they have there now.
Another fact about me is I get motion sick, which is why a lot of times you guys see me driving.
That's true.
Yep.
Yeah, I've never had a problem with car sickness.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
This one's interesting. I love thrill and fear. Like, I love the thrill of fear in a way. Or not that way. Like, you know when you get ready to go, the bungee jump thing that we did, or the slingshot. I was terrified. It gave me full-blown anxious nerves, but I love adrenaline. There we go. That's what it is. I think I'm quite an adrenaline rush kind of person.
Yeah.
If it's a fun thing. If it's an adrenaline rush for something that's really not good, like an argument or something like that, or something bad happening, then I don't like it. But in general, I love the thrill. I'm a thrill seeker.
I think so too, but I look at it more as something that I've not experienced before that I want to experience, not so much that it scares me.
Okay. I'm a very compassionate and emotional person. I think I'm quite sensitive. That's how I would describe my personality. Lexi gonna stick her nails in you.
Yes, she did.
How about you, babe?
Maybe not so much in certain places, under the circumstances, maybe more so than others. But for the most
Dude, you are
part,
so not emotional. You're compassionate. With animals, you're not an emotional person. I think you're reserved and quiet. He's reserved and quiet.
Should I tell them the story about today?
What story?
About our guest that was stuck? We had a snake that was stuck in the framework for our screen, and I found him yesterday and tried to extract him from the screen, and I didn't have any luck, and it looked like he was almost dead. And I came out and checked on him first thing this morning.
Nice catch.
Caught my phone, and almost another drop call.
Ooh.
And he was still there and quite feisty this morning.
Yeah.
And I could see better with the "don't drink that," yelling at Lexi. I could see better to try and help it out of there, and eventually I got what I needed and was able to get him free of the he was only like 16 inches long, maybe.
Yeah, we were really careful about it and thought about it, because you don't want to just grab something and yank an animal that's stuck in something. Obviously he's stuck for a reason, so you got to be really careful. So if you ever see an animal or anything that's stuck inside something, please don't just pull them out. But yeah, Larry was able to rescue the snake. We
got the snake out and put him in the mulch, and he was able to burrow under the mulch. And I could tell you stories about the hummingbird that I had help rescuing, and numerous turtles and raccoons, and I don't know what else.
Everything. Larry's compassionate with animals, but a reserved individual when it comes to humans, I think.
That's what she said.
I love makeup. I think eye makeup's my favorite. Oh, hello. Oh, barking squirrel.
I thought he was jumping right on top of us.
Do you see Lexi? Is that what the problem is? But anyways, I love makeup, especially eye makeup. I think it makes a world of difference.
I love old cars.
Good.
American-made old cars. I mean, I like British-made, but the things I know most about are American-made older cars.
Good. I am naturally brunette. In fact, this hair color here, all up my roots, minus those little highlights that you guys are seeing, but all this, that is my natural hair color.
Yeah. The bald is my natural color, and the gray and the white on top of it is used to be brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had really dark brown hair too.
Yeah. When I was born, it was blonde, but it turned brown.
Right.
Yeah.
I've always been dark haired. I came out a furry monster.
She was a hairy creature.
I was hairy. I had back hair, face hair, stomach hair, everything. I was hairy when I came out. I must have given my mom heartburn if that's a true thing. But I am German, English, Irish, and Sicilian.
Ooh. Not me.
What are you?
I'm Irish, Czechoslovakian, and Hungarian.
Very good. I'm very prone to migraines, especially when I drink alcohol. I have to be very careful with that. And I'm just prone to them in general, probably because of my hormones. And I have a little pituitary adenoma that is slow growing, totally being monitored, and fluctuates my hormones a lot, like the noise of that motorcycle. Which is probably why I'm an emotional creature.
Ooh. No, I get migraines once in a while, not anywhere near as many times as she does, and I don't think it's severe for the most part.
Mine used to be way worse in Ohio, though.
Yeah, she's doing much better down here than she was in Ohio.
He's gonna bark this whole video.
Yeah, he wants to be on the video, I think.
Did you guys know squirrels make that noise? That's a squirrel. Anyway, so what were you saying? I'm sorry.
He's a squawker. I've had, the only surgeries I've had is for hernias.
Yeah.
I don't know if tonsils are considered a surgery. That's about it. I've broken a thumb playing softball.
Well, me too. I broke my thumb playing softball.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I don't drink alcohol unless it is for special occasions or like a vacation or holiday.
I rarely drink alcohol, but when I do, because I want to. I bought 6 bottles of Seagram's strawberry daiquiri.
Yeah.
Well, almost a week ago.
Yeah.
And they're still, all 6 are in there. I'm waiting and haven't had any yet. I think the squirrel wants some strawberry daiquiri.
There's 2 of them. Yeah, Larry, when he was working as an officer, never ever drank alcohol. Really never did. Like, that's when I was having a bit of a phase and I was drinking and, you know, going out. But I was in my early 20s and Larry didn't drink at all, and then he retired, and now he just has a mixed little beverage in the evenings if he's feeling it. Whereas me now, I don't really drink at all. My eyes were very dark brown, and then they started switching over to hazel, like recently within the last 5 years.
That's true.
Yeah, he knew me when they were all dark brown now. And when I look at pictures of myself, they're dark, dark brown. Like my best friend Angela used to say I have poop eye colors because they were just all brown. And the outside of them are green now. I'll come close so you guys can see. Let's see if it'll see. Let's see. It's focusing on beautiful Larry. Can you guys see? Can you see my eye? You see it? Okay. Do you see it? Yeah, so that's my eye color.
My eye color is blue.
Prettiest eyes ever.
And I have to wear corrective lenses.
Oh, I should say that too. I have, I wear contact lenses, and I really don't like wearing glasses. They give me very bad headaches. I know I had so many compliments on my last vlog that I filmed a while back with my glasses, and I don't wear them because they give me headaches. This squirrel is gonna annoy people, isn't it? Please find the squirrel super sweet and cute and not annoying.
Yeah, he's cute, fuzzy guy.
He's a cute little thing. He has a voice too.
There are many times I wish I could wear contacts, but I don't like. She tries to put drops in my eyes sometimes, and I'm like all over the
He's
place.
like a child. Yeah. I'm like, can you you relax?
To try and put something actually onto my eye in the morning and take it off at night, it would be like a week-long process.
I think that person just blew in.
Yeah.
Hold on, we gotta take a minute break for the siren.
Yeah, we're gonna. It must be the same guy driving.
I know. We're only on fact 34. But this is double the facts. This is 100 facts.
Yeah. So we're on 68.
Police. 2 of them.
2 sheriff vehicles. Opposed to the ones at 7 or 7:30 in the morning.
I was like, yeah. It was only 5 something?
5 something?
Yeah. That flew by.
Yeah, there were 2 of them going the same direction, and they were, I would say they were in excess of 80 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Stand by.
5 minutes later. That's okay. Everybody needs to get going where they're going. That's another police car. Somebody must be... It was another sheriff's car. Squirrel, can you please give us a few minutes? No, he won't. Okay, next. I love spicy food, but not extremely spicy, but I do love me some spice.
I, on the other hand, do not like spicy foods. No.
Oh, okay. So my best friend talked me into getting a cat back in Ohio when she worked at PetSmart, and I got Lexi on October 16th of 2015, which is a holiday in Ohio. It is actually Sweetest Day, so that is the day that I got little Lexi. I've had her since 2015, my little angel.
Yeah, Sweetest Day. I haven't heard of Sweetest Day down here at all.
It's an Ohio thing.
Yeah. Do you guys have Sweetest Day where you're from? Oh, there's a drop call.
Oh no! I hate that sound.
Yeah.
Oh, did you hear him?
Yeah. I never celebrated really Sweetest Day.
No, you don't.
No.
I got married September 3rd, 2016, which kind of goes into a we
Get
got
out of
married.
here.
Yeah.
I did too.
Oh. We moved to Florida January of 2017.
I did too.
Or is it 16? No, 17.
17.
2017.
I got married at the Ohio State Reformatory in Mansfield, Ohio.
There you go. That's going to be different.
Yeah.
Even though I did too.
You
But
did?
that's not my fact. Even though it is, but not a fact on paper that I'm sharing, but yes.
It's my fault.
Yeah. I have one tattoo on my side which says, as many of you have been asking, it says, "Been through hell and back and still we remain strong."
Yes. I have no tattoos. I have a lot more scars than she does, though.
Would you ever get a tattoo?
I don't think there's any place big enough on my body to actually have a tattoo
That's
put on.
not
so,
true.
Yeah, I don't. I haven't missed having a tattoo yet.
No, I wanted to get a couple more in my early 20s, and he was like not feeling that vibe.
No. There's more important things like food that you needed to buy.
Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
I love music. You can tell the difference in probably maturity level right there at that time, and just generation.
Let's see, tattoo, food. Yeah, I'll get another tattoo. No, I think you should really.
Come on, my young 20-year-olds can relate to that, though.
Yeah.
Totally. I mean, obviously now I know this, but at the time I was like, yeah. Anyways, I love music as a stress relief. When I'm extremely stressed out, I like to listen to music. All kinds of music, too. But my go-tos when I'm stressed out or have anxiety are like today's kind of music, dubstep music, Lana Del Rey, The Weeknd, Blinding Lights. You guys know I've been jamming out to that. And then Harry Potter to zen and relax me, but that's mostly every day. But when I'm like really into it, it'd be those kind of songs.
Right on the horse. Uh-oh. That wasn't a drop call, though. That was a drop. It was a drop call?
It was a dropped call and it knocked over my drink.
Ooh, bowling.
I'm gonna buy you a drink. Ooh. All right.
My music range is all over the place. I have big band. I have Nat King Cole, some of the crooners from the 40s and 50s. I have music from the 50s, music from the 70s, the 80s, country music from the 80s and 90s. I'm all over the place, music-wise.
Does he not like that we're out here? I love Lush bath bombs. Bath bombs are my zen time.
He's got an itch. I don't do the bath time as much as she does. I'm more into the shower.
Do you have a different fact about you? I have a fact about you. Instead of like mine is Larry loves spending hours in the pool in the summertime.
Yes.
Like he'll spend hours out there. I have to come in and grab him and bring him in because he's turning into a prune.
Yeah, I'll get to see what I'm going to look like in 20 more years. I'm all like,
so that's what it's going to look like.
this is what it's going to be. And then 10 minutes later when I start to dehydrate or whatever it is, I start losing all the wrinkles. And
I don't walk well in heels at all. If I can have my tennis shoes or boots, I'm good right there.
No, I don't wear heels. But I do like to walk. I love to take hikes. And again, we've said it before. I love to walk. Used to love to walk in Ohio. We had parks that we went to, and we could walk and see animals and all kinds of stuff. That was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed that.
If I could live in one outfit for the rest of my life, it would be leggings and a t-shirt. Oh, you know what? Leggings and a crew neck sweater. Leggings and a crew neck sweater. Or ripped jeans and a crew neck sweater.
Ooh.
I'd be perfectly happy living my life like that with my bun.
With the bun. With the bun.
And this is a good bun day.
Ooh, very nice.
Thank you.
I would do jeans and a t-shirt with the bald.
There we go.
Yeah.
I was a rebellious teen, a very experimental teen. Gave my parents a hard time from 7th grade up until, I would say, 10th or 11th grade. I was pretty good my senior year.
Yeah, it took a while for you to get there, though.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I was a little bit of a rebel.
Yeah, I didn't have too many problems with the authority figures.
Well, I did not have a problem with authority.
Well, authority figures.
But I liked to, experiment. Is that having a problem with authority? I guess so, because you're not listening to the rules.
Yeah.
You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're doing the exact opposite of what you're supposed to be doing. But if I got in trouble with the police, I for sure would respect that. And respect them and do exactly what they say.
Yeah, I got in trouble at school, but it never involved police or anything like that.
No, I've never been in trouble with police other than the typical pull over at least 25 times.
Oh, yeah.
But, so you were a good kid?
Yeah, for the most part.
He was pretty much a goody two-shoes, I think, compared to me.
I just, you hear about awkward teen years and stuff like that. I didn't like school. I didn't want to be in school. I started working when I was 13 years old. There's a fact. For $1 an hour. So at a beverage, drive-through beverage store. But from then on, I was pretty much employed for the most part. Full time after that, and I would rather be somewhere earning something than sitting in school.
Well, that's how I was. I didn't do my high school sports because I ended up working. I have repetitive facts in here, so now I'm going to have to come up with some. Oh, some of my other music that I have on here is Ariana Grande, 90s country, Frank Sinatra, Metallica, and Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
I love the Nutcracker. My grandparents, my grandma and grandpa, you guys know my grandmother passed away, but they used to take me to the Nutcracker ballet around Christmas time.
My dad was my go-to guy. He passed away in 2005, I think, and I miss him a lot. But he was outstanding mechanically, electric. He knew all that stuff. And if he couldn't fix it, it was pretty much done. And there was other stuff that other people said couldn't be fixed, and he ended up with it and did fix it and made it work again. So he was pretty amazing that way.
Yeah. Larry is my first age gap relationship. Like, yeah.
How big of an age gap does there have to be before you?
I don't know what considers an age gap. Maybe 15 years. I mean, you were the most serious. I mean, I've had a fling here and there, but you were like my first serious age gap relationship.
It worked out good for me.
Yeah. Fact about you.
Wait
a minute. Are you saying you've had a relationship with somebody younger than you? Way younger?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's
besides me?
Just you.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
It's just me.
Just you. Only
you. Oh, okay.
My fact is, I played in the fantasy baseball for the Cleveland Indians.
That's great.
In 2000, I was in Ohio. I came down to Florida for a week and played ball with a lot of the retired players from the Cleveland Indians, and was coached and evaluated and drafted, put on teams, and we played for a week, and the team that I was on won the championship for that session. I was the catcher. and there was a guy down there that wanted to try and catch, and I think we might have already won our division, and we still had games to play, and they came to me and said, "You're not catching." And I said, "Yeah, actually, I am catching." And they said, "No," and explained to me that this guy wanted to just put the gear on and try and catch. And I thought, yeah, I can do that. So I went to shortstop, I think, and was out there. They had first and second, nobody out. It was a fairly close game. Guy hit the grounder to me. I stepped on second, unassisted out there, threw to first to get the runner. The guy on second, when I threw to first, thought he could make it to third. The first baseman alertly threw over there. We got that guy in a rundown, and I tagged him for the third out, which was a triple play.
Good job.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun.
That's someone's like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Yeah.
I had 3 serious boyfriends before finding Larry. If you count, I do count my first boyfriend to be serious because that was, however, it was all of 7th grade and all of 8th grade. We were very young, but I mean, we were like in a serious relationship together. And then I had my all of high school boyfriend from freshman year. He was a senior when I was a freshman. And we dated all the way up until my freshman year of college. And then the other one was kind of serious, kind of not. And that was only, I don't know, 6 months or so. And then I met Larry.
Yeah, I've always had girlfriends or friends that were girls, but I didn't have anything really serious. I wasn't in any kind of a real serious relationship until after I was out of high school.
That's good because you do not need a serious relationship in middle school or high school.
No, you had some drama, unfortunate drama.
I had bad relationships, yeah. Oh, I did not go to my high school prom. Part of the reason was because I was with the person who I dated all through high school, and he was at the cutoff line of being able to come to the high school prom, so he didn't want me to go to the high school prom, so I didn't go to my prom.
Oh.
But that's okay, you know, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, I went to the after prom at my high school, but I didn't go to the actual prom.
A lot of people do that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I've been to one other prom for a school that I didn't go to, but I was invited.
I was invited.
Yeah.
I didn't go.
No.
I didn't do anything. I love decorating for the seasons. It's like my favorite thing to do. One of my favorites.
That's a good one. I used to, for the seasons, used to trick-or-treat in Fairview Park, Ohio. It was a great place to do that at because the streets were laid out perfect, and if you really wanted to get a lot of stuff, you could kind of rush and come out with more than what most people probably got.
Not where I grew up. We went trick-or-treating on country roads, and there was ditches and long stretches of house to
Probably
house.
not very well-lit roads.
Oh, no, it was pitch black. That's
Yeah.
where we trick-or-treated, but it was fun.
Yeah, we had a blast with that where I went to. And then when I was a kid, my mom used to take me to downtown Cleveland around Christmas time.
Did you guys notice Larry's a fact story time teller?
Is that good or bad?
It's cute, babe.
Okay.
It's cute.
Yeah.
Continue on.
Oh, I get what you mean. Yeah, it's bad. Okay.
No, it's not bad. It's fine. You do you. You do you, boo. You do you. That tree looks like a buffalo. You see it? Do you see its head, its ear, its hunched back, and its butt?
Yep.
But go ahead. Go with your story time. Like I said, I'm sure they would love to hear it.
Well, we used to go to Higbee's, Hallie's, and Sterling Linder.
You don't have to talk at 500 miles per hour.
Well, it'd be an improvement over what I usually talk like.
We've filmed too many videos today. Our last two, I started YouTube in July of 2017.
Ooh. Let's see. I used to work at the NASA Lewis Research Center in Cleveland, Ohio, which is now called the Glenn Research Center.
I've been there. Grandpa used to work there too.
Yeah, he worked there when I worked there. Actually, I worked there when he worked there.
My last fact is kind of lame. I'm a candle enthusiast. Okay, tell me a fact about myself that I haven't given to them.
That you haven't given to them?
Yep.
You're a violent sleeper.
No, I am not.
Knees, kicks, elbows. It's
Bull.
coming in, man. It don't matter. It's you could be there for an hour and you're gonna catch it, and then it's gonna
Okay, fine. Larry is a procrastinator. I have to tell him a million times to do something or to get ready before he actually gets in the shower to go somewhere, over and over and over.
That's a true story. Yeah.
I'm in denial about a violent sleeper, and he's over here admitting his faults.
Oh yeah.
And I'm
that's
like,
true.
no.
There were guys who used to leave for work that they would get to work like 40 minutes early for shift every time. I would walk in like 2 minutes before, and I was for the most part ready to go right away. But there was sometimes.
Have you ever said, "Come on, Mink, we gotta go"?
Yeah.
No, you have not.
Yeah.
No, you have not.
Yes.
There's no way.
Yes.
I'm always like, Larry, come on, we gotta go. Larry, come on. When?
In Dayton to go to the Air Force Museum.
Okay,
There was
one
no
time.
Well, you asked me, was there ever a time, and that is the time.
What year was that even?
That was in 2015.
Okay, has there any, in general, like, besides that, has there any been, like, when we have to go to the store, we're going here, we're going there, we gotta go to the airport, or we gotta catch a flight, who's the one that's always getting in charge and organizing everything?
Yeah, she does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Larry's the dang procrastinator, and I'm the violent sleeper.
And I'm
Beware.
the one that we leave for the airport when we're we're just about halfway to the airports when I realize I don't have my phone with me.
That was in Boston too.
yeah.
We were catching a flight to Boston, and
No phone.
he didn't have his phone, and he didn't tell me till we got to the airport because my dad was driving, and we didn't want to upset Dad. And
wasn't gonna.
so then I'm having to download his passes and do everything on my phone.
Well, we may do.
We did. The only time it was panicky, though, we're getting way off tangent, and now we're just doing story times, and bickering like couples do. But
Bickerer.
the only time that it was bad when you didn't have your phone is when my phone was almost dying in Boston, and we did not know our way around and had
We
no
were relying
idea.
on GPS, which was not the
Terrible
greatest
in
thing
Boston.
in the world to begin with. And then when you switched yours over to Spanish,
And I had a meltdown.
We were jammed up at the rental car place.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
we survived.
Yeah.
We did it. Sorry, Boston. Some of you that might have been behind us when we were actually going the speed limit.
Well, I don't do the speed limit.
No.
I do a little over the speed limit. I'm not one of those, but dang, people in Boston do like 50 over the speed limit. That's exaggerating. More like 15, and they don't really.
No, and if they want your space, they're gonna get it. They're coming.
They're coming for you.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna end this here. I hope you guys enjoyed this fun video. It was just a cute little thing that we decided to do, and we hoped you enjoyed it. So
You can tell one of us was prepared and the other one wasn't.
Lexi's on a mission. Procrastinator. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's true.
He wasn't gonna film this with me anyways. I asked him to later. I was just gonna do a single video, so it was nice that you were able to join me.
I'll do it.
I like it.
Yeah.
I could dig it.
I like doing videos with the Minx.
The Mink! All right. We love you, and we will see you again tomorrow. Bye!
Bye.